another one talking about puppies, so I don't know how this is going to go well for me coming lawyer. I am Patrick Warner. I am the CEO of LawSourceLive. We're a very small company here in St. Louis. We have a very simple mission statement. LawSourceLive is committed to delivering affordable solutions.
Your finance.
Okay, for the busy lawyer to maximize efficiencies, attract new clients, and grow together. There it is. A little bit about us, a little bit about the company. There's three founders, Tim Ingemeyer and Roger Klein. Between the three of us, we call ourselves the gray-haired club. But Tim Ingemeyer is a lawyer / prosecutor here in St. Louis, and Roger was his IT provider at his law firm. And one day, back in 2004, they said there's got to be a better way for lawyers to communicate with municipalities across St. Louis, but across the states. And so, basically, since 2004, they developed a very simple concept, and that is to allow defense attorneys, to allow lawyers to engage with local, municipal, and county courts via our online platform. But, jump to today, we believe that we have a new product, a new vision for the company, and so we had hired a racing sales marketing firm to help us with that effort. So where are we today? LawSourceLive has over 3,000 registered lawyers in our system that use our platform to connect with local municipalities every day, every week, every month. We have over 4,200 law firms. Most of these are solo practitioners, small law firms, 2 to 5 size firms. And we've had over 250,000 transactions that have taken place on our website, again, connecting with local courts across St. Louis and across the state. There's over 60 courts participating. It's free for them, but for the lawyers, we charge them a $3 transaction fee. They can communicate as much as they want on one particular case, back and forth, and when this case is settled or over with, whether they've downloaded one thing or 50 things, it's still $3 for them. Here's the problem. Having spent that much time with lawyers and watching them grow the last 10 years, what we've found is that the legal community has gone through some profound changes, and really that began in 2008, but it has really taken effect over the last several years. And what we're finding is these small law firms particularly are struggling to keep up with new technology and networking and trying to be efficient to run their daily business, to grow and strive. And many of them are struggling, many of them are not growing. So we've surveyed them. We did a survey of our members, our lawyers, and for those of you new, you'll probably be surprised, 41% of lawyers don't even have a cloud storage system. They actually use their hard drive at their office. I was amazed by that. They told us that. Marketing staff, 63% have no social media presence. 74% said they have a stale website. I mean, they literally told us they haven't even touched their website in 2 years. And 68% told us they just need more help collecting bills, filing paperwork, just need help, right? But they can't grow, they can't hire, they can't network. And then the last one is networking. That's your case management, CRM solutions. A lot of companies out there that just provide that, but really it's the networking thing. And this 72 number to me was really the one that jumped out. How law firms grow, how lawyers attract new business is in 2 ways. One, previous clients, the relationships that they have with their friends and their family and their community, their businesses, they're going to chambers of commerce, etc. And the other one, which was surprising, was that they get businesses from other lawyers, right? It's just referral business back and forth between lawyers and themselves. So here's the solution. Here's what we've been working on. This is our pivot. This is why we consider ourselves a startup. So we are going to develop what's called the Law Network. It's your practice made perfect. Okay? We're doing this in 3 ways: networking, efficiencies, and connect. One, we want to develop a networking platform for lawyers to go to. It's a free account. It's just, if you think of LinkedIn, kind of like that. You go and you have your free account, but here's the catch. In order to connect to a law, in order to connect to a court, in other words, you have a business in front of a municipality, you have to come to our site. You have to come to our law network. And when you get there, you're going to find efficiencies. You're going to find CRM, cloud storage, billing, all in one place. We call it an online briefcase that follows you around wherever you go on the site, whether you're actually communicating with the court, whether you're looking up a contact, whatever it is you're doing on our law network, your briefcase follows you around. And then the third thing we added, this was something we didn't pursue, but we started to engage a couple of law students, and we found that they come out of law school, pass the bar, and they're trying to start from ground zero. So we met with St. Louis University office, we met with a bunch of students over there, and they were thrilled to have the opportunity to create what we just call a legal profile for them. It's a free legal profile for them. They'll get to take advantage of the basic contact management CRM thing while they're still in school. But more importantly, this is something that we believe ends up becoming a sales pitch for us. In other words, if a law student creates a legal profile and is looking for an internship or a job in the future, we want them to show and link to our page, which is their legal profile. So in other words, it's sort of a dual purpose. But it is something new. No one else is offering this, and the kids were absolutely delighted. We've been working with them for 3 months in order to find out what it is that they want on their legal profile that they can share and grow in their business. The rollout of new services, it's industry-specific networking platform for attorney. That's the hard part. That's the thing we're in the middle of almost creating and almost done with. Proprietary case management system. Again, there's a lot out there. We sort of developed our own based on what our lawyers told us. Solo practitioners, small law firms need. Secure, compliant cloud services. Again, there's a lot out there, but we provide that all in one site. Quality lead generation, referral system, beyond the legal network. And then you see the last one, which I talked about briefly, which was the legal student portal and offering some mentorship opportunities for lawyers as well. There's 1.3 million licensed attorneys in the United States. Of those, 76% are considered sole practitioners or 2 to 5 law firms. Each year, about 35,000 new law school graduates enter the market each year. And according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, there's an estimate of 196,500 new attorney jobs to be created in 2012 and 2022. What was interesting, I was looking at some basic numbers. 35,000 law students graduate each year. Last year, only 22,000 new lawyer jobs were created. What we found was around 60% of law school students did not find a job in the legal community coming out of law school with incredible amounts of debt. And we want to help them jumpstart that career via our portal. Worst slide in the world, you probably can't read any of that. But building on a foundation of success, we have 30% of Missouri registered lawyers use our system daily, weekly, monthly, annually. We believe that same model, that same best practice of getting them to communicate via our portal with their local municipalities, landing on our law network landing sites and looking for new ways to make their practice more efficient. And this is just ways to measure where the other attorneys are, how much they make, and where the growth pattern can be. How can the community help? It's really the question that I have. We have been around for 12 years. There's a unique bond that we've built with the law community, with sole practitioners and small law firms, but we're not in the startup community. So any advice or any connections or any thoughts that you might have about ways that we can maybe leverage what we have, take what we have, expand it, grow faster, that's one thing that we're looking for. And then there's more of a really specific assistance and advice. We partner with Raising Sales. It's a company here in St. Louis. We want to work with companies here in St. Louis to grow. We have a couple back-end gaps. If he were here, he would tell you, or if their team was here, they would tell you specifically what those are. And I can share what those are as I understand them, not being a developer. And I think that moving forward, I think we're trying to figure out the best way. What's our financial model? What is our strategy for growth? What are we investing? Are we looking for capital enhancement? Are we looking for loans? What are those things? So I think we're really in a pivot phase. I mean, we have income. We have people that pay us every week and every month via our core connector, but that's not really the growth model, and I think that we're trying to figure out what that might look like. So those are really the 2 areas that and I think I checked in as well, and there's a way to rate my thing. Please be honest, please be brutal. I want your feedback, and I want to hear your questions that you have about our business today. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Patrick. We will pass the mic around for any questions who wants to start.
What forward-thinking concepts are attorneys pursuing? Are they pursuing it's going to sound very philosophical, but do groups of attorneys pursue a more just world? Do they pursue just a return on their investment in their law degree? What is what are attorneys looking for in a more broad sense?
That's a great question. I'll try to narrow it down in terms of our target audience. Our target audience are solo practitioners and small law firms, two to five, which is really under five. Honestly, I think while many of them may have a greater good in terms of serving justice and being a lawyer, I think most of them are just so ingrained in their daily business, the grind of finding new clients and collecting their payments of someone that they work for. I mean, I don't know if there's an overarching philosophical belief in that subset of the lawyers. I mean, I don't necessarily see that. We're primarily focused on them just being swamped on a daily basis and struggling and falling behind. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Are you trying to build everything in-house, or are you looking to partner with other technology companies, for instance, like the lead generation piece?
Yeah, we're looking for partners in every aspect of this. I believe that there is a growth model there. They told us. I'll share one story with you. I know it's anecdotal, but it just sort of illustrates kind of the relationship, the bond that LawSourceLive has with at least its current lawyers. We asked a couple of the law firms that we've worked with over the years, said, hey, can we use your logo on our site to give us some justification? And you just scroll down, right? That's well, we're just asking for the logo. Within 45 seconds, this lawyer, the partner of the law firm, replied back, I would give you my kidney if you asked for it, right? So, yes, we're looking to fill gaps, lead generation, whatever the case may be, because we can't do it all. I mean, literally, it's a full-time lawyer, it is a full-time IT guy, and I just took over just to manage this new startup and launch effort, and that's it, yes.
So you mentioned that a lot of the solo and under five practitioners who've been with do get a lot of their referrals from other attorneys. Is there a system or a part of your contemplated platform designed to facilitate those relationships? So, for example, so-and-so is an IP expert, and somebody over here is a corporate expert, somebody else over here is focused on some environmental issues, and environmental client that wants to start a business and has IP. You know, how do we coordinate who to go to in order to make those things happen?
Yeah. Yes, we have what's just internally what we're referring to as our referral tree. And so we ask lawyers what their primary area of practice is and secondary area of practice is. So when you log in, you're in your network, you actually see the other attorneys in your referral tree by their practice area. So if you were to take a phone call, hey, I need a bankruptcy attorney, and you're not, like, oh, hey, hold on a second, Julie's a bankruptcy attorney, call her. Now you can do it one of two ways. The traditional way, the old way, is you'll Rolodex away. They'll say, here, call Julie, pass the number one. Well, our system won't see that, it won't recognize that, but we do offer, we have the ability to actually say, hey Julie, so-and-so is looking for a bankruptcy attorney, and that's all connected. We try to incentivize that. In other words, if you're passing referrals along within your referral tree, within your network, we are incentivizing that. If you pass along, we're giving free recommendations away via our old system, which we hopefully won't be charging in the future anyway. But yes, we hope to track those things and incentivize that along the way.
What feature, so that there's two types of interactions that you want to create, students to lawyers, lawyers to lawyers, lawyers to municipalities. Which of those three creates the most potential for daily interaction, and what feature do you see the lawyers using the most? Is it messaging, is it cloud data storage, what's going to get them coming back to the system every single day?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard that, is which feature brings the lawyers to the site the most? Or which activity you find the most activity?
Yes, which feature and then which of the three connections?
Which of the three connections is what we think the lawyers use the most? I think in the beginning, because we have the 3,000 firms and 4,000 lawyers that have to come to our site in order to interact with the court, that's where most activity is going to come from, immediately. However, I think I would call it sort of a roller coaster ride for the student portal. Their response has been tremendous. SLU Law wants to be the partner with us when we initially launched. I think we'll see a real spike in terms of kids wanting to create a profile and start engaging there. I don't see that exceeding what the lawyer's interaction site's going to be, because that's just, they have to come to us in order to engage a municipality. That's our best practice, right? Our best practice is requiring a lawyer to come to our site in order to get to municipality. We intend to mimic that in all the other states. While we've only done that in Missouri, we tend to broaden that. God, it takes a long time. Yeah.
Questions? Okay, I let you off pretty easy this morning. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you very much.
I
Appreciate it.